Hey everyone out there, welcome back to another episode of Uncensored Solar TV, brought to you by my team here at Solar Wolf Energy. And I am going to bring to you today a topic about what solar costs and what most of you who are on the consumer side think it costs. And I'm bringing this up because I see on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and all these social media platforms that homeowners go online, they look at how much a solar panel costs. They think, all right, well, it's, let's just say $500 for a panel. I need 10 panels. Well, it's $5,000. No, it's not. Here's why. So when you look at a solar system, before it goes on your roof, there is a substantial amount of work and legwork that has to begin. So in order for you to find a company, that company has to form. They have to hire staff. They have to have a building. They have to either pay rent or mortgage, what have you. They have to set up the business licensing. They may have to get a master construction license and a master electrician's license like we had to do here in Massachusetts, which we've had. Both of those things are not cheap. They require a lot of effort, years and years of on-the-job training, years and years of schooling. By the way, that's just for the master electrician license. Same thing for the builder's license. So those all come together. People want to be compensated for their time, naturally, right? So as a business, we put those people together. We hire them. Now we have to pay Workman's Comp. You have to pay all kinds of taxes and everything else and other fees all associated for that. To buy vehicles for these people so they can bring all the equipment and tooling to your job site. Oh, and the tooling. Got to buy the tooling too. Got to put maintenance on that vehicle. Brakes go out, tires wear out, trucks get in accidents, windshields smash. Fuel tanks have to be filled up all the time. Then they bring the equipment which they purchased from a vendor distribution company. And yes, they bought the panels for $5,000, as you saw. They also bought either the microinverters, the actual inverters, optimizers, the battery you may have wanted, the rail that these sit on, the clips that go from the panel to the rail, the flashing feet that go on the roof, the caulking that goes in there, the lag bolts which hold that on. All of the wiring, the conduit, the disconnects. You need the electrical system upgraded? Sure, that costs money too. By the way, the electrical utility company also has their hand out for permitting and for interconnection fees and whatnot. All these things cost money, and they're very real, right? And then there's other people within this company, every company and solar company, that make it happen. The ones who actually do all of the paperwork, the footwork, to all the behind the scenes stuff, so that after the sales guy that comes to your house, which, by the way, they need to get paid. So after the salesperson sells it, they bring it to the office. It has to go through all the channels for utilities, for municipality, regulations, fees, interconnections. All these things have to happen. Oh, and you finance the system. The bank wants their share of their money because they're putting up all the risk on an unsecured loan. When you take all of those things and you put it into one package, that's why when you call and you say, well, I only need 10 panels. Why is it more than $5,000? That's why. That's why it's way more than $5,000. Because you're only calculating the costs of the actual modules themselves. There is so much more that goes into you shaking the hand of a solar saleswoman, a solar salesman, to actually getting it turned on. There is an enormous amount of work, depending on what state you're in, to get it from A to Z. So that's very real, and it's something that I think a lot of people don't know or take into account when they're thinking about going solar for their home and green modeling their house. So with all that, if I've missed anything that you can think of, if you have any questions about how the process actually works behind the scenes, let us know. Leave a comment below. Like and subscribe to our channel if you like what we're doing here. We're trying to drop you guys some pretty great information, and if we can do anything to improve, please. We love info, we love feedback. So with all that, I'd like to say thank you to my team here at Solar Wolf Energy, and thank you for joining me in another episode of Uncensored Solar TV.